Cowan denies icing by hustling after it. A big hit in the corner. Straightened out Juleson with a pretty good hit. And now we get a Leaf down.
Is that Robertson down or is that Tanev down?
McCabe is taking up the behalf.
And it's Chris Tanev.
It's Chris Tanev who's been hurt. We're going to get it now. Oh, from behind. Really was kind of a... He may have...
The head snap, right?
Yeah,
Whiplash.
I was just thinking like a whiplash thing, yeah.
Of course, you know you've got family watching as well.
Yep. His eyes are open. He's wetting his lips as he goes off.
A little thumbs up.
Raymond down low, Fabry into Larkin. Back for Fabry, puck is loose, they jam away at it. Still loose, Raymond's got it. And Perron with Larkin down, and they're calling for the trainers as quickly as they can get out there.
He's spread face down, arms on the ice. Good God.
Boy, Dylan Larkin looks in rough shape. Immediately, both teams calling for assistance, and Perron, as you could see, more than a little upset with the way his captain was treated and went down.
That is so terrible. The two guys basically on him. He's hurt already there by the time his knees are on the ice. Well, the injury before to Larkin was, I don't know if he had a...
And remember, he's missed so much time from the Jamie Benn cross-check.
Right.
Joseph, which he was angered about years back.
Shot looking for Lee in a deflection. Now from behind the net that goes off the net, carried to the near corner. Big hit by Greenway. Puck to the net. Levi save. The rebound is still there, and the Islander player is still down after the hit.
Yeah, he got
by
hit
Greenway.
hard. Greenway just clobbered him. I think that's Mike Reilly, the defenseman.
It is.
Yeah, and they're yelling for everybody to get on the ice here, trainer-wise, and Cindy even heading off the Sabre bench to head over to give a little help. Give a little attention. Let's see here. Here he is coming up the wall. Anyway, he comes in and just nothing high, nothing, doesn't make head contact. But when he goes down, he hits his head on the ice.
That's a 5-minute penalty. The play will now be reviewed.
And there's been a 5-minute penalty assessed to Greenway, and it's under review right now.
Reilly is back up after a jarring hit from Greenway that we've seen on replay. And you never want to see anyone get hurt in this game, but the good news to this point is to see this, as I mentioned, 10-year NHL veteran up and being helped by his teammates. You know, stretcher came out, and that's not being used.
And just powered through Petrovic. Bischel chased all the way back behind the Stars net, and he goes down and heavy into the sideboards, and he's not getting up.
That's not good. Not good.
They are calling for help immediately. The referee there, Eric Furlat, immediately motioned to the bench.
He collided violently with the bottom of the boards with Drury right on him, and the boards give a little, but that's the worst place, and he couldn't brace himself, just trying to shield, loses his balance, and just folded right into the sideboards in the Star zone here. You can see his wheels go out from underneath of him. He's just in an awful spot to try to protect himself. Dave Zeiss out to check on him, and boy, Shea and him both out there.
Very slowly he gets to a seated position, gets an ovation from this crowd, and that is just a ugly collision and a horrible sight.
He's moving his upper body a little bit, which is encouraging, but you can see him favoring that left shoulder and arm.
Race for the puck in the Calgary zone. Bean gets there first. Here's Pahal. Pass picked off, and there's a hard collision as Miller ran right over his man, and he's hurt. I can't see who it is from here, Red.
That's Kevin Rooney.
And he's in some trouble along the boards. Miller just went right through him with the puck on the sideboards, and now the Flame players reacting in kind. Desharnais has dropped the glove. At least he's in a wrestling match.
That's Ryan Lomberg, I believe, from the Calgary side. Rooney was off balance. Miller finished the hit, and he went slamming into the boards back first.
He appears very dazed. And the training staff for Calgary out immediately. Making sure he's got support in the neck area.
At the bench after Kevin Rooney was helped off the ice here. The puck goes through Rooney's feet to Miller. It's such an odd play. As the puck comes to Miller, he taps it back towards the boards and then runs right into Rooney. Miller's momentum is going fully in the direction of the boards here, and Rooney's on 1 foot more or less. And as Rooney and Miller came together, Rooney was off balance and went flying into the boards.
It looks like they're not going to potentially need the stretcher based on his last movement. It is making its way out, but he looks like he's getting to his feet. With the aid of teammates Braden Pahal and Jake Bean. And that's a great sight here in Vancouver as Kevin Rooney, with some help, is able to work his way off the ice.
Alexei Protas parked in his own end. Jensen skating very well as usual today. Gets plastered into the boards by Asimov. And Nick Jensen is down on his back, and the Caps are racing after Asimov to get in his face.
Yeah, they've got to come to his aid there on the ice there. Service on the ice. Jason Service making sure Nick Jensen's okay. He was not moving after he got hit into the board by Asimov. And team's not very happy. Caps not very happy with their winger, number 23, Asimov.
Athletic trainer Jason Service getting off the bench quickly, covering up the fallen Washington defender. Asimov being escorted to the penalty box.
This closely. Here's the hit by Asimov from the side and partial backside. It looked like Jensen was caught off guard. Asimov coming from the blind side to throw him heavily into the wall.
Been just about 4 minutes now since Jensen hit the boards. Now being saluted by both teams. And by the spectators inside of Capital One.
Yep, everybody on their feet. Definitely some worrisome thoughts about Nick Jensen being ushered off here in the first period.
Lucas Johansson is the healthy scratch today for Washington among defenders. Ethan Bear
took a big hit from Cal Clutterbuck, and he is down. I don't believe there's a penalty as Brady Tkachuk comes over to talk to Clutterbuck. I believe the whistle is for the concern for Brannstrom.
Yeah, he's definitely there. They want the trainer out there.
Is in a lot of pain.
Yeah, David, they're calling for I don't think it's good, guys. They're calling for more than just the trainers right now.
Yep, they're calling for the doctors
emergency
and the
crew,
medical
yeah,
staff.
yeah.
The EMS will come out onto the ice, and all the doctors
So wherever
making
they
their
are.
way to the ice right now, coming down right through the Islander bench area, as the concern is for Brannstrom. And I think the problem was, and you can see Damien Hess, the Islanders athletic trainer, right there as well.
They're bringing out a stretcher right away, too.
Was the way Brannstrom, I think, his head hit the ice, and that's the concern. So they tend to Erik Brannstrom after the big hit from Cal Clutterbuck. It's the impact of Brannstrom, not on the hit, but on the landing on the ice, because his legs went straight up, and there was no way to protect himself. And you can see he's out on contact. So
Yeah, there's probably a possible concussion there as he lands right on his head, totally off balance, no way to protect himself.
it is a sight you never want to see, as he has been completely immobilized, no doubt on his way to a local hospital.